This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Vangel versus Powell. You all are dating, you've been together for 7 years, and I noticed from the court papers that Ms. Powell, you're 18 years older than Mr. Vangel. But Mr. Vangel, you're concerned. This relationship is on rocky ground right now, and you're trying to see where it's going, and it depends on what happens here today. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you've opened this case. Tell us why.
Because I believe my Cougar is on the prowl.
Okay.
Well, she's disappears. We used to have sex all the time, like pow, 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 pow. Now, no sex. Cougar disappears, leaving the cub behind.
Oh.
He got a million of them, Mr. Cutler.
I see that. So, when you say there's been a decrease in the sex, is it less power or
No,
what do you?
No, nothing.
No power at all.
No power at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I forgot what sex was even like.
Oh.
Okay.
It's been that long.
Yes, it has.
It's been that long.
Yes.
And so you think, okay, if she's not powering with you,
She's powering with another cub.
Okay, do you really have to do the pow pow part?
yes, I do.
I can't with you. All right, Miss Powell.
Yes.
Oh, no, not Miss Powell.
Yeah, Miss Powell.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Behave.
All right.
Miss Powell.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Vangel says that he thinks you're on the prowl, and he's saying y'all have not had sex. He's forgotten what it's like. Is this true? Are you all not having sex? Has he forgotten what it's like?
Well, it is true that we rarely get intimate anymore, but it has a lot to do with how he treats me and all these accusations. It doesn't make you very romantic.
Okay, so it's not because you're having sex with somebody else.
No,
It's because...
absolutely not.
All
it's
right.
that, it's a feeling that you have when you feel loved and you want to give it back. When you don't feel it, they're not giving it to you, and it's accusations, unfounded accusations. You don't feel romantic.
Well, you know, they say that intimacy starts here.
Absolutely.
So if your mind ain't right, you can't get your body right.
Absolutely.
All right, so you're saying it has nothing to do with cheating. It's the relationship that's keeping you from wanting to pound.
Yes.
Well, Your Honor, I beg to differ. It's when you disappear all hours of the day and night, and you don't tell your partner where you're at.
Okay, so what does that look like?
I feel that, if I can interject.
No, hold on.
Let me get some info.
You say she disappears.
Disappears.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, I'm renovating my house, and she said that she was going to go do gardening. A little time passes by. I go outside. No Kelly. Where's she at? Where's Kelly? Can't even get her on the phone. The phone goes straight to voicemail. So I decided to proceed to go back inside the house, and I'll leave it be, okay? This is just another Houdini act of hers.
Okay.
So does she come back?
Yeah, she came back smelling liquor and sex.
Oh.
Smelling like liquor and
True
sex?
combination, liquor and sex. So she's obviously was having sex and drinking.
You.
Miss Powell.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where does one go gardening where the result of that is smelling like liquor and sex?
Well, I talked to my neighbor across the street. I knew him before I met Chachi. I call him Chachi.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just spoke with him for a little while. You know, he's our neighbor. Nothing wrong with knowing your neighbors.
Oh, that's good. Too friendly.
Well, unless it's knowing in the biblical sense, then that's a little different.
That would be wrong. And I
Knowing
would
your
never
neighbor.
do that.
Well, hold on, Ms. Powell, let me ask this, because you've given a valid explanation as to why you came back smelling like liquor. What I haven't heard is an explanation of why you came back smelling like sex.
Well, maybe it's been so long he forgot what sex smelled like.
I have not forgotten what sex smells like. Oh, and then, for example, too, we get a phone call, well, she does, at 1:30, 2 in the morning. Her son, obviously, this is what I'm getting told, was in an accident, a motorcycle accident. And she has to leave immediately. I remember when I got phone calls at 2 in the morning years ago before we got into a relationship, what time it was. And I asked her for a little bit of proof. Okay, let me see a picture of how he's doing if he's all road rash eaten up. So, nothing. She can't even send me a simple text picture or nothing.
Okay, so in your mind, that late night phone call, in your mind means one thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
What's that one thing?
Ring.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah. What? What's up?
Can I slide by?
Why you gotta slide? Ew. Okay. All right.
All right, I'll be there in about 30.
All right.
All right, bet.
Oh, you hear this?
He sounded pretty good.
So is that the kind of conversation you thought was going on?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, here's the funny thing. No phone call, no nothing. She's gone a week. And
A week? And no contact with you during this
no
week?
contact for a whole 7 days.
Not a
When
text?
She did, not a text.
Not a
no
phone
nothing.
call?
Nothing. And when she did, it was twice. And she was whispering the first time and said, "Oh, I gotta go. I don't have time to talk to you."
Miss Powell.
Yes, it was a EMS called me 1:30 in the morning, said, "Are you the mother of?" And I said, "I am." And they said, "This is EMS. Your son's been in a motorcycle accident. We're on the way to the hospital." Immediately, as a mother, brings tears
Absolutely.
to my eyes now.
Yeah.
And it was very serious. And so I immediately went to his aid. And ICU, he was in ICU. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs in front of the hospital, take a picture, so you can see that I'm at the hospital. That should never happen.
Let me get this straight. From your perspective, you're there caring for your son. Mr. Vangel is calling saying, "What you doing? Who you doing?
Yeah,
What you doing? What you doing?" You're like, "I'm not. I don't want to do this. I've got to get all my
Concentrate
energy
my
on this."
son, yes.
Mr. Vangel, were you calling saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Were you texting her saying that
No,
too?
no, Your Honor. I went to work every day of that
Under
week,
oath.
continued my routine. I was just simply trying to find out if her son's okay, and also if she's really where she says she is, because she already pulled the Houdini act, and now I don't even know if she is. She sleeps with her phone, and I have evidence of that too, and
I do.
everything.
Okay, so what about the phone now?
She sleeps with her phone. She got two different types of locks on.
What do you
it.
mean she sleeps with the phone?
I mean, I brought evidence and a picture of.
Okay.
Ryan, would you
Proof,
get
yeah.
that, please?
Yes, sir. Here you go.
You took a picture of me with my phone?
She says she's...
Well,
Okay, well.
Okay,
well,
so this is her asleep in bed, and in her hand is her cell phone.
yes, Your Honor, and it's definitely not me in her hands.
So was this a one-time thing? You know, sometimes somebody might fall asleep with their phone.
This is a every day, every night thing.
All right, Miss
Yeah.
Powell, is this true? You sleep with the phone?
This is true. I do sleep with it. And maybe not so close. Well, maybe. But ever since that happened with my son, and I'm 100 miles away from him, and I needed to be able to get for him to get in touch with me.
Well, Mr. Vangel, have you found anything that makes you think she's cheating?
Yes, Your Honor. I put evidence in that folder up there of a hotel key.
I see that.
Where did you
And,
find it, and how did you find it?
I was cleaning out our vehicle because I was getting ready to leave to go do a job.
And when you say our vehicle, the vehicle you and she share?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you are the only two that really drive it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And so I'm cleaning out the front, getting ready to get myself loaded up and get down the road. So I promptly see something sticking out from the floor mat, and it was a hotel key.
Okay.
I know we're not going to hotels together, or haven't been at a hotel.
All right, so Miss Powell, have you been at a hotel?
No, I have not. But it's a cargo van. It's a work van, and I haul a lot of things also. You know, we scrap, we pick up, move things for people, and it could have been anybody's. Honestly, it is not mine at all.
So you have
It's
not been
nothing
at a
secretive.
hotel with another
No.
man?
No,
But
I
Mr.
have not. I think it's embellished. She's embellishing a lot. Not that way.
So, Mr. Vangel,
Not
she
that
says
way.
she says you are embellishing. So we talked about what you've seen and what you found. Has anybody told you they've seen her or anything like that?
I have my witness here, actually.
All right,
Okay,
man. Would you
can step over?
take a step behind the podium, please? And tell us your name, please, for the record.
Jasmine Mueller.
Okay. Ms. Mueller, what is your relationship to Mr. Vangel and Ms. Powell?
He is my boyfriend's oldest brother, and I recently lived with them.
Okay, so you were living with Mr. Vangel and Miss Powell.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Did you and Miss Powell ever have any discussions about her relationships?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
She told me that she is changing her van into a camper to live in it and has plans to leave Thomas.
She told you this.
Yep.
Did she ever tell you that she had cheated on him?
Yes, Your Honor.
She did. What did she say?
She said she is dating a black guy and she is putting other men on the back burner.
So she's dating this one man and she's putting all other men on the back burner?
Yep.
Was that a slip of the tongue?
What am I gonna do with you?
I wish I could have been that clever. Okay? She's put all other men on the back burner and she's going with this one man.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
Mr. Vangel, did you know all this?
No, I did not until I was informed when they proceeded to leave my residence.
He was
back.
kicking them out when she decided to come up with this information. I never said that to her.
Well, Ms. Mueller, she says you just said that out of spite because you all were being put out. Is that true?
No, Your Honor. She begged me not to say anything. But when she turned
Honey,
against
I wouldn't
me,
beg
Hold on,
you
Miss
for anything.
Powell. Miss Powell, hold on.
when she turned against me and started her crap the way she did, I told him everything that she begged me not to say.
Oh. So you were like, I'm gonna do the right thing and tell my boyfriend's brother what's really going down here.
Yes, I did do
As
the right
he's
thing, and I told
packing her
him.
suitcases out the door.
Okay.
All right, thank
All right,
you.
Ms. Mueller, you have a seat, please. I think
We-
we've heard enough. This court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified forensic digital consultant Patrick Seward to determine, is she cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Seward in. Seward. Good day, sir. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I am a certified digital forensic consultant with 15 years in law enforcement experience and 5 of those years conducting high-tech criminal investigations.
What did you do to investigate this case?
I conducted a full forensic examination on Ms. Powell's phone. The examination can recover pictures and videos and text messages, including those that have been deleted. The task was to uncover any evidence that Ms. Powell may have been cheating.
And did you find any evidence that leads you to believe that Ms. Powell is cheating?
I did not recover anything related to cheating. However, I did recover an interesting conversation between Ms. Powell and a friend discussing how she felt about her relationship with Mr. Vangel.
Okay.
And it wasn't good.
And this is what you recovered from her phone.
Correct.
And Ms. Powell writes,
I even have taken out the passenger seat, so maybe he will get the hint. I don't even want him to ride with me anywhere. And this was,
very recent.
very recent.
Yes,
All right, and you wrote this.
I did. I am so tired of, he's not fun to be around anymore. It's the constant bickering. It's, and quite frankly, if he doesn't stop, I don't want him to ride with me.
To further investigate this case, we ordered Ms. Powell to take a lie detector test. At this time, the court would like to call certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams. Ron, please escort him in. Mr. Williams, so you did a polygraph examination of Ms. Powell, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. You asked Ms. Powell, have you had sexual intercourse at a hotel with another man since being in relationship with Mr. Vangel? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
That's not true.
I knew it. I knew it. Gut instinct. You know what I got?
I have
gut
not.
instinct's always right.
All right, Mr. Vangel. I can tell that you are angry.
Oh, I'm more than angry.
He should be because
All right. Let's get to the
Oh, you
next
didn't do it?
question.
No, I didn't do it.
Lie.
All right, let's see what question number 2. Mr. Williams, you asked Ms. Powell, did you have sexual intercourse with someone when you said you were visiting your son after his accident? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
I knew it. I don't see how it's so easy for you to stand there and still continue to lie. You don't have enough respect for me to tell me to my face?
Mr. Vangel, you came here to get answers, and now you have those answers. The polygraph determined that she has been with somebody else. So now that you have those answers, what do you want to do with this relationship?
I'm done.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And Mr. Vangel, I mean, you shouldn't feel any remorse or regret. Yes, you're sad that this relationship is coming to an end because you've been together for all these years. But here's the thing. There is no use holding on to somebody who's already let go of you.
Amen.
See, that doesn't make sense. And so, yes, it hurts. Yes, it's a hard pill to swallow. The accusations are not going to stop because you can't trust her now.
No.
And if you can't trust her, this relationship is not going anywhere.
I can live with that.
We have a counselor.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a counselor. Talk to our counselor so he can give you some advice as to how you both move forward from this point and repair your lives. You all will need that. As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a happy, healthy relationship. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.